be. Yes? Esther. Esther.
Yes, please, teacher.
Did you watch the video on the verb to be?
No?
Did you see the video?
Yes.
That was very short. Raj, did you see watch it?
Not all of it, only half.
Only half.
Yes.
Laura? Laura,
Yes.
did you watch the video?
No.
It is just 1 minute. Let me see if I can play it here. Okay. Okay. So I'm saying that that video showed how the verb to be did you members? Yeah. Esther,
Yes, please, teacher.
did you see the verb to be in the notes? Sorry?
No?
Let me open it here.
Or is it?
Okay. So are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So it is here. This is the verb to be. So this the verb to be. So the verb to be when I'm going to type and you see. So we have to be, and to be gets into present, in present tense. it is, we have is and are. Yeah. Then in past tense, sorry, we also have am. So in past tense, we do have. Are you not seeing it?
Oba tokimanyishi mbuzi.
Past tense, we have was and were. So then future, we have will. So have you seen these five verbs that, or helping verbs that come from the verb to be? Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, so if we go here, let's start formulating a sentence. Let's say I, what do we add here? I, then good. What is the missing word? Thank you. So in here we have okay. So two, we have we. What goes here?
Are.
Sorry?
Are.
What here? Are. Okay. Okay. So we have he slash she dash dash good. What comes into the dashes? Esther, rather Laura. Laura,
Yes.
what comes into the dashes? We have he, she, dash.
Is.
Is, thank you. So we have they, dash dash good. Raj, what is missing? Raj, Raj. Is not on. Esther. Esther,
Yes, please, teacher.
what should be in that dash?
They are good.
Are, okay. That is the present tense now. When we go to past, we have they, dash dash are good. What is missing in the brackets? Laura? Raj, you're saying you can't hear anything. Raj. Laura and Esther, are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yes.
Raj is not hearing me. I don't know why. Raj? Raj?
Sir, I can hear now.
Okay. So Laura, what did we say is supposed to be here?
Are.
No, past tense.
Were.
Where? Okay. Then we go to he / she. Raj, what goes into these dashes? Raj.
Was.
Okay, was. Thank you. Now we go to we / Esther. Esther.
Yes.
What goes into those dashes? We / are good.
We
Mhm.
are.
No, past tense.
Were.
Okay. We were. Good. Now I go to I /
Number way, yeah. The number one.
Okay. Esther.
I'm good. Yes, please, teacher.
I can hear everything you're saying. Okay, Laura?
Was.
Was, thank you. So that is the past. Now we go to future. We start with I / What goes there? Good. Esther?
Yes, please, teacher.
What goes there in future tense?
Teacher.
Sorry? Esther?
Yes.
What goes into those dashes in the future tense? If
Which
you put
dash?
the verb to be in future tense,
Which dash?
you're seeing the last, are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, are you seeing my cursor?
Yes.
Yes, there are dashes there. What is the past tense of the verb to be?
Past.
Rather future tense, sorry. Laura? Laura?
I think I will be good or will be.
Okay, so that is will be. Because it is here, it is just here. We looked at it here as, you see, in the future, the verb to be changes to will. And so there are verbs, they are at the last words in this. If you put she or he, you put will be good. We will be good, and they will be good. So that means in future tense we have the word will plus be. But now we have sentences like I will beat you. So I will beat you. The word be does not exist there, so you remove it. Is that okay with you? Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that one is said and done. Let's fill in this. I start with Laura first. Laura, could you read the instructions?
Writing, fill in the blank spaces with the correct personal pronoun from the list provided in the brackets. You, he, she, it, we, and they.
Okay. First sentence.
Francis is my father.
Okay.
Isn't my, sorry.
But dash dash isn't my mother, yeah? So Esther, Esther, could you feel that dash? Esther, were you the one reading?
No.
Okay, could you feel that dash, please? Esther. Esther. Raj.
So I'm still analyzing that question.
Okay. I give you a minute.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now can we go, please?
Yes.
Yes, Esther.
He.
Sorry? Esther,
He.
did you type it in the chat?
Besides, he, that's what she's saying.
Okay, thank you. That is correct. It is he, because Francis is male and father is male. So the father cannot be a she, cannot be it, a human being. It cannot be you, that is second person. It cannot be we, that is plural first person, and it cannot be they, that is plural third person. So the answer is Francis. Francis is my father. He is my mother. So we are going to talk about those contractions towards the end of this lesson. Okay, Raj, the second sentence is yours. I read it. Dorcas is my mother. Dash dash isn't my father. What is to be filled in the dashes?
She.
She. That is correct. Thank you. We got the. Is Laura and Esther following?
Yes.
Okay. See, my friend and I belong to the same clan, but dash dash aren't the same family. Laura, that is yours. Laura?
I beg your pardon.
I read the sentence on the screen. It says, my friend and I belong to the same clan, but dash dash aren't of the same family. What is the answer?
We.
Okay, but we aren't. That is correct. Next is, our home is in Kira. Dash dash isn't in Chambogo. Raj? Raj?
It.
It. Okay. Thank you. So we go to the next activity here. Esther, could you lead us through this activity, please? Esther?
Fill in the blank spaces with the correct form of the verb to be. Are, is.
Okay. Could you go on, please?
I read the whole of it.
Read the first question A.
Dash you his sister.
Okay.
Are you his sister?
Okay. So the next sentence is for Raj. So Esther, could you read the sentence? Esther,
Yes, please, teacher.
could you read the sentence F? Then Raj answers it.
Yes, I
Mhm.
dash.
Raj, okay. Laura, next sentence is yours.
Carl and Carol dash sisters.
What's the answer?
Are.
Thank you. Esther, that is your sentence.
My brother Area and I are twins.
Okay. Thank you. That is correct. Raj, I is your next sentence.
The food is delicious.
Okay. Thank you. We go on. Raj, could you lead us in this?
Yes. Complete the sentences below with correct form of the verb to be in the negative and affirmative structures.
Okay. First sentence.
Is Julie Paul's sister? Question mark. No, she isn't.
Okay. Thank you. Laura, the next sentence is yours.
How about Robert? Is he related to Julie? Yes, he is. The answer is is.
Okay. Esther, the next is yours.
Where Mr. and Mrs. Mugoya Alice's grandparents? Where
Could you read it again?
were Mr. and Mrs. Mugoya Alice's grandparents? No, they. What should I use? No, they weren't.
Okay, correct. Kyle, I've seen your message. Okay, Kyle, you're welcome. Sorry, we'll come in the next question, but let's finish this. Raj, question 4 is yours.
Does Mr. Mukasa live with her daughter in Masaka? Question mark. No, she doesn't.
Okay, thank you. So Raj, we do not read punctuation marks. Do you know what? Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Do not say, is Julie Paul's sister? Question mark. No, we just hear it in your voice when you're reading it. We know this is a question. This is just informative, and this is declarative. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Could someone explain to us what affirmative and the negative words mean in this instruction? Laura, Esther, could you get far from the TV, please? Okay, Kyle.
Pardon?
Yes.
Kyle, we are looking at the verb to be. Did you watch the video I sent on the WhatsApp group?
Excuse me, teacher. I told you that I'm not on WhatsApp.
Now, getting to you is hard. It is only by email.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay, so let's go on, then we sort ourselves later. So we are looking at the verb to be and the different forms that it takes depending on the tense that it is being used. So we have said in summary that the verb to be in present tense, it gets words like am, it gets words like is and are. So in past tense, it goes for was and were. So, and in future tense, it goes for will. So this, whenever you see a question or a sentence that requires you to use the verb to be, get to know Past is we was, and future is will. So that is, was, where depends on the subject that is past we use was, present we use am, and the future we use will. If it is we, present we use are, past we use where, and future we use will. If it is it, past, present we use is, past we use was, and future we use will. So that is what we are following. So here is, I go back to my last question that required you to explain to us what affirmative and negative, what do we mean when we say affirmative and negative forms of words? Could someone explain that? Could someone explain that, please?
Sir, can you repeat the question?
The question is, I wish you to give us information about affirmative and the negative forms of structures. As in this question that we have just finished, it's stated that complete the sentences below with the correct form of the verb to be in negative or affirmative structures. Could Raj, are you saying something?
No.
Okay. Esther, could you try it? Esther,
Yes, please, teacher.
could you try it?
What should I try?
Okay, the affirmative and negative structures. Did you hear the question that I stated?
No?
Okay. I said in this very last activity that we have done, it reads complete the sentences below with the correct form of the verb to be in negative or affirmative structures. So what do they mean in relation to the sentences that we have so far done? What do they mean when they say negative or affirmative structures?
Negative structures are
Sir, I can try.
Let Esther first finish.
Yeah,
let me first
sure.
think.
Sorry?
Let me first think.
Okay, Raj?
Maybe it tries to mean that a negative stands for negative and affirmative stands for positive. So if the question is you end the answer with the correct answer, you use the affirmative form. If it is with a negative answer, you use the negative form.
Okay. Laura, do you want to add something? Laura?
No.
Esther, could you add something?
No.
Kaya, do you have something to add?
No.
Okay. So Raj, thank you. So it is related to the expected answer. Affirmative, affirm is to accept that something is true, and negative is to deny that something isn't true or wrong. For example, the first sentence, number one, says, is Julie Paul's sister? Yeah, that is a question. And so the answer is no. So that means you can't say no, she is. That is contradictory. So the answer is no, she isn't. You add the verb to be and the negative form, which is not. So the not complements the no in that sentence. So I turn it, maybe I turn it red so that you can see. So this no, it is supposed to also be reflected in the second phase of that sentence. So you're supposed to say, no, she isn't, as you say. So the second sentence says, how about Robert? Is he related to Julie? So the answer is yes. That means yes, he is. So he is, you affirm. No, she isn't, you are negating it. So wherever there is no, that means is negative structure. And whenever there is yes, that is affirmative structure. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. I wish Kyle.
Yes.
Could you briefly talk about contractions in English?
I'm sorry, teacher. I did not hear what you said. My connection is bad. May I please repeat?
I'm saying, could you shortly or briefly talk about contractions in English? What are contractions? Did you hear me? Okay, Laura.
A contraction.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes.
Hello, teacher.
Yes, Kyle.
Sorry. My connection wasn't very good, but I was saying a contraction is a word or phrase that has been shortened by dropping one or more letters.
Okay. Thank you. Is that, could you give an example?
Okay, like can and not, it can be can't.
Okay.
Should and not, it can be shouldn't.
Okay. So
Yes, and those are examples.
okay, thank you. Laura, did you have a different answer?
No.
Okay, thank you. Esther, have you understood it?
Yes.
Raj, have you understood it?
No.
No. Okay. Or what Raj says is a contraction in English. They come in when you remove or you neglect one letter in a word and you shorten it, you cut it short. So, for example, contraction is different from an acronym. So contractions, for example, the word not is always NT. There is a hyphen in between. Let me write it here and you see. So as Kyle said, she is not. She's not, can be, she isn't. I think
No.
that one.
Yes, I've understood now.
Okay, so the word I am good can be I am good. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is what we mean when we say contractions. Okay, Kyle, could you read this activity 1.6?
Activity 1.6. Write a short story in 2 paragraphs about your family and the things they like and dislike. Use the correct form of the verb to be that we have learned in activity 1.5.
Okay, thank you. So you are supposed to do this activity. You write 2 paragraphs explaining about your family and things that they like or dislike to do. For example, you can say maybe use Esther, what you like, what you dislike. Like Esther, you told me that you like is it watching TV maybe. And then Kyle told us that he likes programming and encrypting. I don't know, Raj, what is your hobby? What do you like?
Playing tennis, football, basketball, golf.
Okay. Tennis, football, basketball, and golf. Laura, what are your likes?
Singing.
Okay, singing. Only that?
I also like listening to songs on YouTube and playing games.
Okay, could you give us a cappella? Laura,
Yes,
could you give us a cappella or you are incapable now?
I sing to myself.
You sing to yourself. Okay. Okay. So that is one activity that you are supposed to do. Then we have activity 1.7. Raj, could you read it?
Writing. How many people in your family do you share the likes and dislikes with? Using your knowledge of sets to show the individual preferences in your family.
Okay. Do you know what sets are?
Yes.
Esther, do you know what sets are?
Yes.
Okay, so you will help me do those two. Do those two and submit. Then we go on and let's see where. Oh. Okay, here we are. Why don't you open this? Esther,
Yes, teacher.
could you read this 1.8?
Yes.
Could you read 1.8, please?
Reading and writing. Read the following passage from a book called A Darker Child by
Nafisa.
Nafisa Tow,
Nafisa too.
a female writer from Guinea, and answer the questions that follow.
Okay, so this is the story. Kyle,
Yes.
the last week, did you attend my lesson?
What was the lesson about?
Yeah, this particular thing about family relations, the family tree, family members. Did you attend that?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
I haven't yet seen your assignment. Do you still remember the assignment?
Yes, I thought we would be presenting. Let me send it to your email, right?
Okay. We have only 12 minutes to time. So this is the passage that you're supposed to read and answer the questions too. I've received a few, I don't know. One did, I saw, I don't know where is the twins, where are the twins? They did one on family tree, and they did one on the PowerPoint, but they did not send me. She sent me, yes, a video. She did not do the PowerPoint. The reason that's why we give you different activities that require different formats is because you have to learn different things at the same time. So you have to learn how PowerPoint works, you have to learn how a video works, and you have to get the audio, all the skills that you ought to have. You are supposed to learn them during this time of the course. So this is what you're supposed to do. Finish up with the assignment 1.9 and send them to me. You can use Kyle next time. You can use my email, or you can use the site. That is what we can, because on WhatsApp, most of the learners are on WhatsApp, and so sometimes I don't know why I forget to send you work via the email. Sorry about that. Okay, Kyle, could you share your screen and you present to us? Kyle?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Are you able to share?
Teacher, I'm still looking for my work. I think I may have lost it, but I'll find it.
Sorry?
I just need a little time.
Okay.
Arch, quail. Good. Mom,
Can you see my screen?
Yes. Kaya?
Yes.
Are you looking for something?
No.
Okay. It's okay. You could read to us what is on your screen. This is a PDF.
Okay.
What have you used?
Microsoft Word, Doc. And this is my activity. So I started with my father. So my father's name is Martin Karagonjo. His role is to provide for my family, and he works at a place called Raxio Data Center. I've searched on the internet and I found his picture right there.
Okay.
And then my mother, I couldn't find her picture though, but my mother's name is Fazila Saad.
Okay.
And her role is to take care of the children in the house and to work also, work to support the family. She works at Saad She works at F-Side Logistics. And my older sister's name is Kristen Mutesi. Her role is her chore in the house is to wash the dishes and sometimes to cook the food. And for me, my role is to clean and maintain the compound. My younger brother's name is Shamad, and his role is to clean the house. And his twin sister Shalom, her role is to clean their bathrooms and toilets. My other sister Divine, and her chore is also to clean the house. And my youngest sister is Nova. She is still too young to have any responsibilities.
Okay.
Yes.
Could you
I couldn't.
go down on that family tree? Yes. Had you finished?
Yes, but I couldn't find pictures. A lot of pictures there. So I decided to.
Kyle.
Make a tape.
Kyle.
Yes.
Okay. I wish to have. Are you seeing where you are on the family tree where you have put your father?
Yes.
Yeah. If you had put an arrow up and you showed us your grandfather and grandmom, then you come to you, or rather you come to your father and mom, or you could also have showed us the great grandfather, then come to the grandfather and come to father, then to.
Yes, and I understand, but this is a nuclear family tree.
Yeah, that is true.
But Kyle, your parents also had origin, right?
Yeah. So Raj, for family trees, we deal because it is the relationship between family members, and we deal with the generation. That's why it is called family genealogy. So you cannot here we have only 2 generations. So your family doesn't have only 2 generations. So there are more. So if you could give us at least 4, even you can go into the imaginative world and you give yourself children there. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And please, is this the only work you did? Do you have a video?
No.
No. Okay. Please finish up with the video and this family tree, then send them to my email all together. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Do you have a question from anyone?
No.
Laura, do you have any question?
No.
Okay. Raj, could you be having one? Esther?
No.
Okay. So please do the other activities. One, as it was about writing 2 paragraphs talking about your family's dislikes and likes. The second was using your knowledge of sets, present those dislikes and likes. And the final one is reading a passage and answering the question or summarizing that passage. Please do it and send it to me. Note that one, the first activity on the likes and dislikes, you can use Microsoft Word. Then the summary, use Microsoft. The summary use a video. Then the sets use Microsoft Word. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. The first is Microsoft Word. The second
Can
is
you repeat?
Microsoft Word. I'm repeating, Raj. The first activity that talks about your likes and dislikes, use Microsoft Word. The second activity that needs you to use your knowledge of sets to show the individual preferences, use Microsoft Word. And the last activity of the passage, use a video to send to do that activity. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So the other thing I should not forget is, hope you are aware that tomorrow we do have a spelling bee at 9.
Yes.
Esther, are you aware?
Yes.
Laura, you are aware?
Yes.
Kyle, are you in?
Yes.
Okay, so please come early tomorrow. The rules are very clear. So, and we see how we can roll in spelling bee. With that, I thank you and wish you a blessed after evening or afternoon. Have a nice evening, brothers and sisters. Bye.
Thank you for the lesson, teacher, and good.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.